Alright everyone, and this is the North East Non-League Show video vlog number 2. So tonight, very shortly, we're going to be going out to watch Sunderland West End versus Chesley Street Town down at the Hub. Northern League Division 2 action between Sunderland West End sitting in 19th place and Chesley Street Town in 17th. Should be a really cracking game with both teams quite close to each other. Chesley Street sitting on 20 points and West End on 17, so a massive game already into this season for both sides. Just looking at the game, really excited to go around and watch it myself. I know there's a couple of people going to be coming down as well, so hopefully get their thoughts on the game later. But starting to, like you say, it's a bottom of the half team, and I wouldn't call it a scrap because of the team that's involved and the new management set up there as well. I think it's going to be really important and quite nice to see these two teams now under new management to see what they can do going forward. I know we had both Sunderland West End managers on last night who kind of just discussed about the players that came in and their plans for the future. Very exciting times down there, so I can't wait to watch Sunderland West End's kind of attacking and football and play tonight as well. And Chesley Street, on the other hand, obviously now Steve Bowie and Stephen Stewart in charge there now again, two football and what we call greats of the North East, who kind of they've played the football in the North East, they've played in the non-league scene, they know what this football means to the area. And the likes of, like you say, Steve Bowie, he has that pull of players where he will be getting players in over the next few weeks, I would imagine so, and making Cheshire Street a very good side in that league as well. So yeah, lots of new ideas from both managers, both management setups, sorry, so I can't really wait to see what happens in the match tonight. Just looking at both teams now, getting on to Sunderland West End, obviously now under Steve Cotterill and Steve Patton. Last 5 games, won 1, lost 2 and drawn 2, but again being very lucky in a couple of even them defeats. I know we spoke to Gav Phil on the channel a few weeks ago for Blythe Town, and they said Sunderland West End put a really good fight and the scoreline didn't kind of do justice to the game itself on that one. And also a great draw in there against Borough Rangers, 1-1 at home, a late equaliser for Sunderland West End. Little results like that could give the players so much lift, and I'm hoping we see that tonight. I know there was another 1-1 draw with Eshwin at the weekend, possible penalty call quite late on, but again, it's not losing games, it's picking up points, and hopefully that'll help that squad push on for more wins in the future as well. Looking at Cheshire Street, last 5 games, won 2 and lost 3, with some cracking wins against Billingham Symphonia 2-0 and Prudhoe 3-1. And even the losses, again, you mentioned in Borough Rangers, a 3-2 loss to them, who are kind of flying at the top at the moment. So again, putting in a lot of effort, a lot of fight, which I'm sure will be pleasing the new management set up at Chesley Street as well. But yeah, just about to head off now down the Hub, hopefully catch up with the managers, get the warm up, the players coming out, and have a couple of cans and watch the match. Non-league football, you cannot beat it. So please keep watching, and if you haven't already, please hit that subscribe. Lots more coming up. Here we are with Steve Cotterill before the match. Steve, what's your thoughts on tonight's game?
Tough game. Two good teams. Chesley Street have picked up in form of late, as is ourselves. Look forward to it. Should be a good encounter.
Yeah, looking at the table, I mean, Cheshire Street 3 points in front of you, and it's quite a massive game already so early in the season, but if you can close that gap tonight and push on a couple more wins, you could be pushing up that table, couldn't you?
Yeah, next couple of games is really important to us. We've got this game tonight, and then we've got Wright and Crook next Saturday. 2 big games for us. Like you say, if we win both games against the 2 teams we're playing against tonight and next Saturday, we could go level on points with Chesley Street tonight, and quite conceivably we could go level on points with Wright and Crook next week if we win both games.
Yeah, like yourself, very excited to come down and watch the new signings. I know we've been talking about it last night, quite excited. I mean, what can the fans who hasn't been down expect from the side tonight?
Well, they can expect fast flowing football, exciting football. We like to keep it on the carpet. Like I say, tonight on the Hub, it's no better place to play football than on here. Yeah, there'll be some good football, good brand of football. We'll attack, but we'll also try to be disciplined and keep it nice and tight at the back and hopefully get 3 points.
Yeah, and Cheshire Street, obviously management changed last month as well. Steve Bowie and Stephen Stewart back tonight as well. Just your thoughts on Cheshire Street and the 2 lads?
Good management team. Sounds as though they've got quite a good bunch of lads. They've brought a little bit of discipline into the squad as well by the sounds of it, and yeah, they'll be a good test for us tonight. They'll want to win the game as well as we do, so fingers crossed we just come out on top.
Excellent. No, best of luck for the match tonight.
Thanks very much.
Here we are now with Steve Patton. Steve, just your thoughts on tonight's game?
Massive game for the club. With the predicament that we were in, we joined third off bottom. This is couple of places higher. I think if we win tonight, we go joint points with them. So in terms of the points, it's we're starting to get down to nitty gritty now, and we do need to start putting the points on the board. Performances haven't really matched. The point tally haven't really matched the performances. But we need to start and take our chances and turning these draws into 3 points.
Yeah, like you mentioned the draws there, 2 draws, and how important would it just be to get a win tonight to hopefully push on and kickstart a good run of form?
It's very important. Very important to get the win. Like I say, although we drew the last 2 games, we felt like we possibly could have won both of them. Chances missed, and that's going to be crucial tonight. We're missing our centre forward tonight. Unfortunately, Brad Oliver has gone down with a sore back, so he's going to be out for foreseeable. But we've got 2 young lads there. Young Owen, who's the leading goal scorer. He's just come back off holiday, so that's a big boost for us. And we've got a 17-year-old Mason Tarrant who scored a couple of weeks ago up front tonight as well. So we are young, but we've got every faith in these lads to fill the void that Brad's left.
And like you say, when you first came in, you had a really tough start with all the teams pretty much above you, and now you're starting to get that run with the teams down below. If you get a good win tonight, and like you say, the fixtures that's coming up, you could really move up that table now, couldn't you?
Yeah, it's a different kind of pressure when you're playing the top teams. You're not really expected, especially on the back of the start of the season that we've had. We're not really expected to get anything, so the pressure's off a little bit, but the pressure's back on tonight. It is really on tonight. The draw against Eshwin, like we say, was 2 points dropped at the weekend for us. We thought we dominated large parts of the game, and we should have came away with 3 points. So that's putting even more pressure on tonight's game. There's going to be a decent crowd down as well, so hopefully we can get that 3 points and put on a good show.
No, I wish you all the best of luck. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you very much.
So back again with Stephen, face of the North East Non-League show now, 2 video vlogs and on both. Back now with Cheshire Street Town. How are you finding it?
I've enjoyed it, to be honest. It's been good. Obviously working with my mate, Bowser, I've known him for years, so it's like it was good, a good opportunity for us, and it was a good club. Both like the club. So the start was done. We've done well. We've done well at home. I think we need to start picking up some more points away. I think, but we're getting there. Slow progress.
Yeah, and like you see over the last few weeks, what's it been like bringing players in and getting the squad that you want and getting things gelled together on the pitch?
Well, I mean, when we took the job, we just wanted to see what these players are like. At the end of the day, like, give them a chance, and like a clean slate, no cliche, but. And we've just assessed them over a few weeks, and to be honest, I've been really surprised, pleasantly surprised.
Yeah.
So we just want to add a few little bits here and there, that's all really, but not a major reconstruction at all. Some good players there.
Excellent. And back to your club night, Sunderland West End, what's your thoughts going into the game?
To be honest, we're both in and around each other, so it's, regardless of whether I was at West End before or not, it's your 6 point winner really, but both need a win really, us to get a bit further than them to catch us, so tough game, right, to be honest, but definitely winnable.
So, no, thank you for your time. Here we are with Steve Bowie, what I call the hero of the non-league football, watches for many years now. Just your thoughts on coming to Cheshire Street and the job ahead?
No, like I say, it was a great opportunity which I couldn't turn down. It's my local boyhood club, and I've come in there, and everybody from the groundsman right up to Joe's been fantastic. The committee's been excellent. And the players have responded. I've really enjoyed the experience up to now. It's a bit hit-y-missy. We've played well in certain games. We need to improve, which I know. But overall, I'm looking forward to the challenge. It's going to be a tough challenge, but one I'm really relishing the thought of taking Chester to the first division. That's the aim. That's what the club want to achieve, and I've got no problem why we can't do that.
Yeah, and like you say, the last 5 games, picking up a few wins in there as well, and pushing them up from where they were down the bottom up towards the mid-table now. Is that the way to go now at the end of the season?
Yeah, Rome's not built in a day, and football's the same. It's small steps, little steps, and just gradually improving, on and off the field, which is what we want to achieve. Like you just touched on there, small steps, keep improving week in, week out. Players are improving, myself improving, backroom staff improving, and if we keep doing that, we'll not be far away from where we want to be at the end of the season. So yeah, it's going to be a tough challenge, and one I'm looking forward to.
Yeah, and a massive game tonight, obviously 3 points ahead of Sunderland West End. Just your thoughts on tonight's game as well?
Yeah, it's no cliche, it's a 6 pointer. It's going to be a tough game, but we've picked a team tonight which we looking to win, but it's going to be no rule in the park, and we're expecting a tough test. It's on the 4G, it's their home pitch, so it's going to be fast, it's going to be quick, But like I say, the lads who have got out there, they're more than capable of getting the result. Hopefully we can get 3 points and enjoy the Friday night football.
Excellent. No, thank you for your time, Steve.
Can he cheap anyway, so.
If you have to be snack down there to drink and some food, just can't stand it down the kids. Oh!
0-0 here at half time. Sunderland West End, Chesley Street. Sunderland West End passing the football around fantastic at times, but just can't put the ball in the back of the net. Hopefully get the trigger pulled in the second half. With Chesley Street, every now and again breaking away, might catch them on the break. But Sunderland West End looking the best team here at half time. But yeah, both sides go in 0-0, and we'll see what comes in the second half.
Yeah, that's it. Oh, I should have forget first time.
Like you said, he knew straight away when he did a one-to-one.
What a run. Oh! Oh! Oh!
That must be right at the last minute and all that.
Right everyone, just getting back in. Sunderland 0, Chesley Street Town 1. Pretty much scored with pretty much the last kick of the game. Sunderland West End were fantastic now at passing the ball around, but they just missed the striker. Exactly what Steve Cockerell said before the game. They were missing the main strikers tonight, and Boy did it show. Passing the ball around, some fantastic football, but just couldn't get the ball in the back of the net. A lot of chances to get the ball in the net, but to be honest, a lot of passing, dribbling, trying to take the last player on instead of getting your shot away. And Chester Street broke away and scored the goal to win the game. But yeah, that's how football goes at times. But yeah, final score: Sunderland West End 0, Chesley Street Town 0. And I hope you all enjoyed the video vlog, and hopefully back again with more matches on the channel as well. If you haven't already, please subscribe. And I'm just going to go and get warmed up now because I'm absolutely freezing. But thank you very much for watching.